Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Clay from Clay's Collections, and yes, I'm filming the third video in a row in the same clothes because I have the time. I'm going to film them, get them done, put them out. So if you say, oh, he was wearing that shirt in the last video, it's because it's all filmed on the same day. I do change my clothes once in a while. Anyway, thanks for coming over to our channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, feel free to comment. Any kind of comment. We welcome any kind of comment here. And we try to respond to every comment, although sometimes I get behind and don't get them all done. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you a garage sale haul. Another day that Cindy and I went and hit a neighborhood full of garage sales. And this one we actually had planned on it. We thought it was just a small neighborhood. Turned out to be almost a whole city, even though they said it was a neighborhood. And yeah, so we just spent a few hours, and because we couldn't spend the whole day because we had other things planned. And by this point, after a week of multiple different garage sales, we were pretty tired. Garage sale shopping is exhausting. I don't know if you know that or not, but it is. Anyway, let's just hop into this. I actually have a couple things and I don't remember, and if I'm repeating myself, forgive me, but I don't believe I showed this from the free garage sale. This is a Mini Cooper model from 2003. It's a little over 20 years old, still new, sealed in the pack. It was free in the garbage. 80 bucks is what these sell for. Pretty amazed. So anyway, picked up that one. And this one too, I can't remember if I showed this Cruel kit. This is a cityscape in this beautiful mid-century modern style. This is from, believe it was 1980 or 1970, late 70s or 1980, one of the two. Paid $1 for this at a sale. These sell for $60 to $80. Undone. If they're done, you can get more. But I couldn't pass it up for $1. All right, and then we went to this other garage sale, and yeah, it was kind of a sad story. She was selling stuff so she could pay her rent. So her boyfriend had passed away and left all this stuff, and so she was selling this stuff to try to help pay her rent. And so we, she had a lot of stuff. Oh, that's what I got to run to the closet there. It's sitting right there. Can you see it? Anyway, so we started digging through a box, and I found some stuff. I saw this box. Number one, an original box is always good, a vintage box. It's called a bar host, but the product was still in there, and I think it was never taken out of here. Cute little thing. She charged me $3 for that. Found this duck napkin holder, brass. She charged me $2 for that one. We sell a lot of brass stuff. Where's my... I bought 3 things from her. Those 2 and something else, and now I don't remember what it was. Anyway, at another garage sale, found this cute little Christmas tin for $0.25. Found this shoe for $1, but it was actually half price day, so I paid 50 cents for that. This came in a little baggie of other things, these little bottle toppers to keep the fizz in your bottle. Oh, this was the third thing that I got from her that I drug out of the box. Jokes for the John. They also came out with another one after this, the second Jokes for the John book. And this is from 1961. It's a $10 to $15 book. She charged me $1. This was a great book. Flip Teen Groovy Guide to the Guys. This book is like a $10 price tag for a paperback, which is really good. I paid $0.25 for that one. This one I paid up for. It's Alfred Hitchcock. I actually do really well selling Alfred Hitchcock's juvenile series books. Alfred Hitchcock and the 3 Investigators, The Secret of Phantom Lake. This one I paid $2 for, which is a lot for me to pay for a book. But Alfred Hitchcock books, I can usually get $10 to $15 for these. I don't know why they are as popular as they are, but they are. So we go with it when we find it. This one, A Visit to the Haunted House, a troll pop-up book. This one is really cute. Again, it's a pop-up book. I paid 50 cents for this one. All day long will I buy pop-up books for 50 cents, and especially if it's a troll. That one doesn't pop up, but it pulls. So yeah, I love pop-up books. And then this one I also paid 50 cents for. And the other thing I look for when it comes to books is, like, this is a consolidated book of a series of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, of course, 5 complete novels and 1 story. So there's actually 6 books or stories in here. It's a consolidated version. It's the nice version in that it looks, it looks great on your shelf. If somebody's a big fan of these, I paid 50 cents for this book, which is a great deal. This is not of the Franklin Library series. This is the Gramercy series, so it's a lower quality, but I still do well with these. Oh, I just noticed it's got a dent in the back, but that's okay. Because again, $5 to $10 for something like this. Edgar Allan Poe, I've had the same one with Edgar Allan Poe. Those I sold that for 20 to 25. So depending upon the subject matter, you can ask more money for that, even if it's not the higher end. I was excited because I sell a lot of Nancy Drew books, but I can't find them. They're so hard to find anymore. So I found 5 of them. I'm only showing you a couple of them. And this is the series, the late 70s, early 80s series that's the most popular, with the matte finish on the books as opposed to the glossier finish, which came out a little later. So I always look for this series. Like I say, they're getting harder and harder to find because more and more people are collecting them. So, all right, hold on a sec. I got to show you what I found at this one garage sale. Okay, here we go. So again, this was the one where we got the brass duck. And so we were checking out. Cindy saw on the shelves behind him. She goes, "Oh, all those Pez dispensers. Are those for sale?" And she goes, "Yeah." And she literally had this huge bin of them. And then she pulled out this little bin. And so I go, "Well, what do you want for them?" And she goes, "I don't know." So then she set this little bin down. And these are the older ones, she said. And I was overwhelmed, number one, to think about if I bought the huge bin. I was like, what would I do with all of these Pez? It would take me forever to sell them, and I just didn't want to deal with it, even if I got a good deal on them. But I did buy the small box of the older Pez for $20, and there are 27 of them. So I paid less than $1 each, which I felt great about. Most of them I'm pricing at like $5. She'd been collecting them since she was a teenager. She just loved them, so she, it's time to sell them, she said. This one is, I believe, the oldest one. It's a 1963. It's the fat-eared bunny. Kind of ugly. And what do I have him marked at? $15. So he's my highest price one, $15. So online he goes for a lot more. And again, when I'm selling at the antique store, I'm not going for top dollar because it'll sit there forever. I'm going for a quick turnaround. There's 2 of these trucks, which are some other rarer items. They don't have the feet. This one doesn't have the feet. And these I'm asking $10 each. There's the green, and then there's the red and green. Green and yellow and red and green. So $10 each on that. So with just these 2, I get my money back, right? And the rest is profit. So it's all good. But the reason I bought it was because of this. I saw this one, and I was like, oh, I know that one is quite desirable. especially come Halloween time. And I have $7.50 on that one. I was thinking I should ask 10. I should probably change that to 10. These I already priced the other day when we were sitting down relaxing. I was like, I can do some pricing while we're watching TV. So yeah. But the rest of them are pretty much, I've marked at $5 each. So yeah, and if somebody wants them all, hey, make me a deal. Make me an offer. But that was a fun haul, and I'm exhausted just thinking about it. And I did get a lot more books. So I was able to stock up on books. I found a bar book. It's hard to find drink mixing books anymore too, but I pick them up whenever I find them. So I found one of those. And I picked up some vintage children's books. I did pick up a couple from my own collection. Some really old books from the 1800s. And other than that, yeah, that's what we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.